Hi there, I'm super excited to be sharing Epicure with you. Thank you so much for joining me. We have this brand new catalog. It is all about better than takeout. And so one of my favorite things that I love getting from restaurants when I eat out is lettuce wraps. So lettuce wraps are super popular, they're super delicious, and they're so easy to make at home, especially with Epicure. You're gonna get the right flavors. So my name is Jen Laurie, I'm an executive director with Epicure, and I am so passionate about sharing good food, and I love sharing good food with other people. We provide solutions for so many different people, but there's three particular groups of people that benefit the most from Epicure. Okay, so the first group of people is people who are time starved. They're so busy, they just don't feel like they have enough time to be making good meals at home. So all of our meals go from raw to ready in 20 minutes or less, so it's super easy to get that good meal on the table fast. The second group of people is anyone who's just bored and is in kind of a meal rut, just doesn't know, you're kind of just bored with your meals. You're doing the same thing week after week and you want some new inspiration. We have tons of products and tons of recipes to create all kinds of new things. We have different meal plans also. We have a 3-week dinner collection where you get 15 different meals and a meal plan with grocery lists to go with it. And some of the things that come in there is enchiladas, pad thai, General Tao, beef and broccoli stir fry, lots of a big variety of products you get. So you get a different meal every day for the 3 weeks for weeknight dinners. So that is one collection that I think is a must-have for anyone who's new to Epicure or doesn't have a lot of Epicure at home. It's a great place to start if you're stuck in a meal rut. The third group of people that love Epicure and find it so beneficial is anyone that has any sort of dietary requirements like low sodium, low sugar, anyone with celiac that can't have gluten, anyone who, because all of Epicure's products are gluten-free, anyone with any kind of food allergies, we're really able to make sure that the products are good for you. And so there's no additives, no preservatives, so if you're looking for that cleaner way to provide meals for your family, this is the way to go. It's so good and it is so economical too, so it actually helps us save money. So the second thing that I love most of Epicure is our steamers. We show meals a variety of ways, stovetop, in the oven, and in the microwave, and all 3 ways we show the recipes that go from raw to ready in 20 minutes or less. Today I'm going to be sharing these lettuce wraps, like I said, and we're going to be using our purple steamer. It's a waterless steamer. You do not add water to it. It actually cooks the food using the water molecules in the food already. So you're not losing the nutrients through osmosis with that adding of water. It's going to actually lock in the nutrients in the food, which is a great way to provide your family with a delicious meal that didn't take long to create, but also is going to be super nutritious for them. So I'm making my lettuce wraps with ground turkey. You could make it with ground beef, ground pork. You could make it with veggie ground round if you wanted to make a vegetarian version. The options are endless for really. That's what I love about Epicure. It's all customizable to whatever dietary requirements you want to follow or do. We have this awesome never ever list of over 500 ingredients that you'll never find in our products. So super proud of that. So no additives, no preservatives, super healthy for you. And all the recipes right on the back, we do have a full recipe database on the website, and I also have a Facebook group where I share recipes daily and different tips and ideas and cooking demos and all kinds of stuff that you are welcome to jump on in. There is a link there for you to be able to jump on and join that as well. So I'm going to be following just the simple microwave directions on the back. There is also stovetop instructions on the back as well. But I've got the ground, so I've got a pound of ground turkey. I'm going to add 2 diced peppers and then a tablespoon of water and a teaspoon each of sesame oil and soy sauce. And I'm just going to mix that up in my steamer. And then I'm going to pop that in the microwave for 5 to 6 minutes. And then that's it. That's how fast it is, like 5 or 6 minutes. Can you imagine cooking a meal in 5 to 6 minutes? It makes life so much easier. So I am just going to cut up these 2 peppers. I'm using our ceramic knife. So we have this amazing ceramic knife. It is super sharp and it'll actually stay sharp. You don't have to sharpen it. And it just slices through everything so easily. So it's a nice size too. So what is so great about a ceramic knife? The ceramic knife, you can cut things like lettuce or apples, whatever those vegetables and fruits that normally oxidize really fast. Using the ceramic knife, it'll actually oxidize slower because the steel knives actually speed up the process of the oxidization, which is why our apples and stuff like that go gross. So if you have kids, school-age kids who you're cutting an apple for lunch, you'll find like if they don't eat it at lunch, they'll come home, they'll throw it out because it's all brown and soft and gross. What will happen is when you use the Epicure ceramic knife instead, they're still nice by the end of the day, so they don't get wasted, they get eaten. So that was a big selling point for me. Having 4 kids, feeding a family of 6, I definitely don't want to be wasting food. And so that has come in really handy for me. We are, what else can I share with you? I'm also going to be using our meat separator, which our meat separator can actually be used in a variety of ways. I use it to make guacamole. I use it for my mashed potatoes. It's really like a multi-purpose tool. It is not just for ground meat, but I am going to be using it for breaking up our meat once we've got it all cooked. So right now I'm just cutting up the peppers. I've got the ground beef. I'm going to add my few ingredients because that's how Epicure rolls. It's super easy. You're not just like measuring and cutting up tons of things. It's just super simple. A couple of few ingredients and you're going to have a delicious meal ready to go. So I have sesame oil here. I have soy sauce. My favorite brand of soy sauce is Bragg's. I always share with everyone that because the only ingredients are purified water and soybeans instead of, the caramel color and the wheat and fillers and extra sodium and all the extra stuff that you can end up finding in other brands. So that is my preferred brand that I like to recommend other people go check out. It has a really nice flavor and you really won't even notice the difference, but it is far healthier for you. And that's my main priority, is give you different options that are going to be healthier for you and save you time and save you money in the kitchen. That's my goal, is to help you with that. All right, so super easy. I've got my peppers. I'm going to save these for the animals. I'm going to save those, put those aside. And then next step, I'm going to cut this open and add it in. So we are just combining the seasoning, the peppers. Okay, 1 tablespoon of water, 2 tablespoons. Okay, so I've just got my seasonings in there, and you can see chunks of like dehydrated green onions and peppers, and you can smell the ginger. You can smell the ginger in there. It smells delicious. So I'm going to add a teaspoon of sesame oil and a teaspoon of soy sauce, and then a tablespoon of water. So a tablespoon of water here, and I'm just going to just mix it like this at first. I'm gonna cook it for a couple of minutes, and then I'm going to break it up with my meat separator. I'm gonna use the meat separator to break it up, and then a couple more minutes, and then it's gonna be done. So fast. So you've never seen meals cooked so fast until you've been with Epicure. Okay, so I wanted to tell you guys a little bit about the meal plans that we have, because they're so helpful. So we have several different meal plans, but this one here, I was going to show you. This one here is for January, and we're going to come out with one every single month. So it's a 30-day meal planner for your family. So it comes with the recipes, the grocery list, it has prep tips, all kinds of different things to help you make meals and make them simple and easy. And what I love is it's super family friendly. So it's for the whole family. It's not just cooking for one. You're cooking for the whole family and everybody's eating the same food. So it has great recipes broken out on each page. And then it also has like a bird's eye view of what the meal plan is for the month. These are free. I can give you access to these. So if you want to check out my different meal plans that I have, you just have to go to my website at jenlaurie.epicure.com. Click on the recipe tab and it will open up a menu meal plan section for you. So that is that there. I also wanted to share about the host special. So the host special coming up is actually the square steamer. So in February, we're gonna have a host special with the steamer, and it's also going to have a exclusive item, the chicken fried rice and the General Tao. And that is only for just over $30 to get that whole collection for hosts. So I'm definitely available to book up anyone else who's looking for free products and to fill your pantry for free, and also just to be able to share with your family different ways to get good food on the table for them. So I wanted to just go through some of the different meal packs, because really they make meal planning so easy. So the enchilada, for instance, tonight we made a soup with it. So the enchilada mix, we actually have several recipes on the website that you can make. So enchiladas is just one of the recipes. I made a sweet potato enchilada soup, and there's another recipe on there too. We have General Tao is one of my favorite kind of stir-fry meals. I usually just follow the recipe. However, I have noticed that there is recipes for a roast in an Instant Pot as well. There's another meatball recipe as well with the General Tao, so I haven't tried those yet, but they sound very appealing. The pad thai, I make a Thai chicken broil with it that is to die for. It's so good. We have a creamy pesto parmesan chicken. Amazing. One thing to note is that all of these things I'm sharing with you can be made vegetarian. They can definitely be made plant-based. You don't have to use the meat, and there's no meat in the product, so you can, if you are looking to go more plant-based, these are still an option for you. We definitely fit into every sort of category when it comes to eating, because we're just adding the flavor, right? So you're able to, use these meals in a variety of different ways, which makes them customizable for everybody, and I just love that. The majority of the meals on average are going to cost like $3 a plate, which is significantly less than anywhere else on the market, where you're going to get those recipes and like where we can put the meals together so quickly and so easily that children could literally be cooking. I'm going to grab the steamer, and we're going to chop up we're going to put the meat separator in there and start breaking it up. Oh my goodness, it smells so good, and it's only going to take a couple more minutes. Okay, so quick and easy meals, that's what Epicure's about. And we always say that if you have a giant list, if you start going through the catalog and you have a giant list, that's when you want to host. And if you've ever thought of starting up your own business, of course we have room for more consultants as well. Our business is global across Canada and the US, and we have open borders, which is super awesome. So if you know people who live in the US or live in Canada, all across Canada and the US, they can be benefiting by Epicure's products too. And so if you do have questions about becoming a consultant where you can get a discount and be sharing and making a difference in your community, please do let me know, because I would love to give you more information about that. So So our meal is almost done. You've seen how fast it is. I would love for you to join me over in my I would love for you to be able to join me in my group where I share recipes daily and different inspiration and things to get you motivated to be creating good meals in your kitchen. And so come cook with me at Jen's Epic Culinary Creations. You will have access to the link so that you can click on it. I would love to see you over there. You can also find me on Instagram and on YouTube. So there's lots of different ways to be able to find my cooking demos and all the things that I share. If you do have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out. You can contact me by texting me at 780-257-5366, and I will be more than happy to help you place your order if you do need help placing your order. If you do have questions, or maybe you need just some help selecting products, I can definitely help you out with that. So thank you again so much for watching. Thank you for participating in this week's cooking class, and you'll be able to click on your host name to shop their link, and let me know if you have any questions about anything. I'm going to check the last of the cook here, and I bet you it's all done and ready to go. 20 seconds left, and then all we have to do is pop that on some lettuce leaves. So I've got some romaine lettuce here. You could use butter lettuce, whatever kind of lettuce you want to use. And then I'm going to have it all ready to go. And what I would eat on the side with this to balance it would be some rice on the side. All right, so let's take a look. And remember, I did not add any extra water. It uses the water molecules, and you'll see the steam come up. And it's all cooked and ready to go. So I'm going to chop it all up, break it apart with this meat separator. So have a look. This is what it looks like. Amazing. All right, have an awesome rest of your day, and we will see you later. Thank you. Bye-bye.